something, madame? The influx of data is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I make little sense. I will work on this.
You know, things are looking up. I can feel it this time.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. Sprung want to smash something. Humans all look funny.
How can I help you, Knight?
Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that. Don't worry, boy. I'll make sure this soldier comes home alive.
So many humans. Not many super mutants. Human carry so much. Strong only need hammer.
That's the USS Constitution. What it's doing up on a building is a mystery.
Torvald and all is well.
I'd advise against breathing in these fumes. They smell awful.
All is well. Warning. Overdue for maintenance. Patrolling.
The USS Constitution. But it's should the need arise, this fortification would make an excellent fallback point.
Captain Ironsides.
I'll have none of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scan 2 points off the port bow. Jump to it.
Aye, Captain.
Our soldier has arrived. I trust the first mate didn't give you too hard a time. Been too long since we've seen the Congressional Army.
First mate? Congressional Army? Why are you talking like that?
This is the pride of our Navy, the USS Constitution. As her commander, it is my privilege to enforce a certain measure of decorum amongst my crew.
Why are you even here? On this ship, it's ancient.
This vessel has more than once been the seat of our great nation's naval power. Is it not fitting she don this mantle again?
Your lookout told me to come up here. Why?
I confess, we need your assistance. You visit this fine vessel in trying times. It calmed these long years on her airy perch. Damn you, Weatherby Savings and Loan! I spit at you.
How did it even get up here?
Yes. I was wondering that myself.
A harrowing tale of that there can be no doubt. Or I should say, I assume it is. I came upon her as she is, atop the Sargasso Sea of rubble and misfortune. What vexes me most is my inability to assist in the war effort. My gun decks have naught but Morats and ne'er-do-wells as targets. Enough pleasantries. The Constitution has systems that need repairs to carry out its mission.
What war effort?
Against Communist China, of course. But if any Redcoats or Canadians sail nearby, I will give them a good thrashing, to be sure. To avenge the burning of our nation's capital would be a sweet victory indeed. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator. They will relay your instructions. Dismissed. Look lively, lads. Scavengers approach. Soldier, man the cannons. Kill them only as a last resort. A few warning shots usually suffice to scare that rabble off. The cannons are ready. Fire at will. Blast.
Warning. Repair urgently required.
And the turrets. Show them what they're made of. Well struck. Well struck. Alongside them, soldier. Well struck. Well struck. Keep firing, soldier. Is there no end to these godforsaken beings?
Help. Minister, swiftly and fairly.
They've struck their colors. Well done, men.
Law and order has prevailed.
Your very presence does this humble unit a great honor. My programming would find it amiss if I did not also interject. Long live the captain!
You certainly have pep.
Much obliged for the compliment. But on to the mission of the day. A last marine expedition valiantly returned with much-needed supplies, including replacement power cables, madam. Alas, with my severe lack of appendages, I find myself unequal to the task of repairing the cables myself.
I'll see what I can do about your cables.
Offer you my anxiety emulators, lightning by the microsecond. Once you have resolved this matter, I beseech you to return to me to accept my undying gratitude.
All is well.
Soldier. Scavenger threat eliminated. Damage assessment will commence after this unit has completed scheduled duties.
Why did the scavengers attack?
Scavengers have attacked ship 17 times. Destroyed 13% of ship's systems. Stole 5% of ship's store. Logic error. Captain's orders authorize scavenger termination only if necessary to preserve the ship.
You robots do a good job of defending your ship.
Proclamation 1.
Defend the Constitution by any means necessary.
Guidance system offline. Multiple errors diagnosed. First error. Guidance chip stolen. This unit requires its return.
I can help. Where is it?
Stolen by human scavengers. Reclaim chip at Scavenger's forward recon station. Captain has approved a bounty for its return.
Lethal force is prohibited unless absolutely necessary.
Aft dinghy unlocked and available for your use, madam.
Patrolling. All is well. Warning. Overdue for maintenance. Defending the Constitution.
Power.
Bosun.
Power courses through the Constitution's veins. Again! Her systems, long starved, flicker to life. A hearty congratulations. Huzzah! However, this has brought to light further failures in our power grid. The power relay, to my shame, I previously complained about, is fluctuating wildly.
Don't worry. I'll get you up and running.
Bully for you, madam. Power relay coils are a common enough part. Might I recommend checking the local shopkeepers? Surely they would be of some assistance. Fair winds and following seas.
Defending the Constitution.
Bosun.
Power flows far and steady. I would applaud you, but alas, I cannot, due to my lack of clapping instruments. But huzzah, madam, huzzah!
Well, you're very welcome, Bosun.
You are too kind. I require no further assistance. But our Mr. Navigator is also beset by troubles. Scuttle buddies, our guidance system is on her last legs. If you've not already, speak to it. Fare thee well.
That's the USS Constitution. What it's doing up on the
Patrolling.
building is a mystery. There must be something significant in this area to merit these fortifications. Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Don't shoot! Those assholes didn't attack the ship on our orders. They weren't trying to frag ya anyhow. They just wanted to kill the frickin' robots.
So, they were scavengers, but not with you.
Well, they were kinda with us. I mean, we're not really used to working together. It's not like anyone is in charge. But we do have an agreement. Everyone works together, gets an equal share. When you waltzed aboard the ship, those assholes just kinda lost it. They broke our agreement and paid for it. How did you get aboard anyway? We thought you were gonna get cratered for sure.
He knew I was an American, so he drafted me.
America? Isn't that some old world mumbo-jumbo? Whatever. So you got to see the inside, huh? All that salvage. The real motherlode. Just waiting to be stripped and sold.
So it all boils down to greed. Like it always does.
Hey, if we sell those gizmos, I don't know, they could help orphans and stuff. Us humans could use it a lot more than those robots. So you talked with a tin can. What'd he have to say?
Ironside says you stole a guidance chip. He wants it back.
His guidance chip, right. You know what he needs it for? His rockets. The huge goddamn rockets on the side of his boat. He's nuts.
He didn't tell me that.
Of course he didn't, because he's off his damned rocker. Screw that robot and come work with us. There's dozens more of us nearby. It's only a matter of time before we come out on top.
I'm not splitting my share with her.
You holding out on us, Davies? You got some magical way in there? This lady's got a free ticket aboard, so shut up. Help us destroy that fricking tin can once and for all.
I need to think about this.
Better to align ourselves with the robot than this riffraff.
Don't take too long, or we'll crack the Constitution open ourselves. And then you'll get nothing.
Can't open it from this end.
Payday better be coming soon.
Mandy.
So you're gonna help us or what?
No deal. I'm with Ironsides.
Better that robot than these hooligans.
Then screw you, asshole. You're lucky we don't gun you down.
If you have a moment, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
So, there is a human being under all of that power armor after all.
Sometimes I need a reminder, but yes, there is. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
What happened at Adams Air Force Base?
Back in the capital wasteland, the Brotherhood was at war with a traitorous group of rebels who called themselves the Enclave. They maintained a mobile command post at the remains of Adams Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. The Brotherhood spearheaded an assault on the command post, which was ultimately successful, but costly. Quite a few soldiers died in that battle, and Paladin Krieg was among them. He made his mark on history, and whether you choose to believe it or not, you have the potential to do the same.
Well, it took you long enough to notice.
What can I say? Maybe I'm becoming more like Krieg than I realized. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and, well, I'd like to keep it that way.
If you got any brains, leave.
Payday better be coming soon.
You try jumping our claim, and the boat will crater you.
Huh?
Look alive.
All right.
Grab anything useful. Check it out. See if there's anything there.
Huh?
Take anything good.
Ready. If you're here for work,
Grab that.
you're too late.
You think the Brotherhood
What just
needs it?
happened?
Let's do this!
What the?
Victoria! There! Whoa, you win!
That's the USS Constitution. Building is a mystery.
Together, my soldiers, we will vanquish these foul scavengers.
Long live the Brotherhood!
Defending the Constitution. Warning. Overdue for maintenance. All is well.
That's the USS Constitution. What it's doing up on a building is a myth. Proceed carefully. These fortifications may still be inhabited.
Captain,
If the scavengers keep seeking folly and destruction, I will reluctantly oblige them. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator.
Ahoy, soldier. Chip recovered. Dispensing bounty. Diagnostics report. 1 error remaining. Guidance radar's transmitter is non-functional. Requires replacement.
And this is the part where I bail you out again.
Soldier's statement is factually valid. Acquire Poseidon radar transmitter at specified map coordinates. Further bounty will be dispensed upon completion, madam.
Hey, Navigator.
Ahoy, soldier. Guidance system fully functioning. Bounty dispensed. It is required you commence dialogue with the captain, madam.
Captain.
Who goes there? Identify yourself. You've been of service to our nobleness. Look out! Any sign of the intruders? Stand down, men.
Captain Ironsides.
You've been of service to our nobleness. Despite ample provocation, I had hoped the guidance chip could be recovered without violence to the scavengers. Even now, they plot their retaliation.
I would have spared them if I could have.
I have no doubt that they made a peaceful resolution impossible. Unless I am mistaken, I am no longer alone. The vessel is secure once more.
Captain.
You've been of service to our nobleness. Despite ample provocation, I had hoped the guidance chip could be recovered without violence to the scavengers. Even now, they plot their retaliation.
I would have spared them if I could have.
I have no doubt that they made a peaceful resolution impossible. But you did your duty, and did it well. I find I must reward your considerable efforts with the final labor. We stand but a hair's breadth away from embarking on our sacred mission.
So now, can you tell me what's going on?
Complete this task, and I will gladly relate our mission. Till then, silence, vigilance.
Another shot.
Put down your weapon. Prepare your authority.
Dead already.
Second wards. Claim this victory.
What a horrible smell.
Defending the Constitution. Patrolling. is, well,
That's the USS Constitution. What it's doing up on a building is a mystery. Proceed carefully. These fortifications
Captain.
can still be inhabited.
You've been of service to our noble vessel. Despite ample provocation, I had hoped the guidance chip could be recovered without violence to the scavengers. Even now, they plot their retaliation.
I would have spared them if I could have.
I have no doubt that they made a peaceful resolution impossible. But you did your duty, and did it well. I find I must reward your considerable efforts with the final labor. We stand but a hair's breadth away from embarking on our sacred mission.
So now, can you tell me what's going on?
Complete this task, and I will gladly relate our mission. Until then, silence, vigilance. The ship requires turbo pump bearings from a nearby factory. It will undoubtedly be a dangerous mission, but I have faith you will succeed.
Exterminate the heathen! You can't hide forever!
You never know what you'll find.
Standing down.
Suffer and flee!
I'm not gonna miss.
Found them.
beastly nuisance. Glad that's done with. I'm going to look over quarters, Munch. They are dirty and disreputable. I found...
Send them back to hell.
Got it. Sweet. That's it. Yes.
Geiger's going crazy on my suit. That's the USS Constitution. What it's doing up on a building is a mystery. These noxious fumes are quite revolting.
Patrolling. All is well. Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
USS Constitution. What it's doing up on a building is a mystery. Should the need arise, this fortification would make an excellent fallback point.
Captain Ironsides.
Trim the power on the starboard bow. Steady as she goes, Mr. Navigator. Luck willing, at long last we'll set sail. And our hero of the hour is to thank. You've earned a double share, madam. Well done.
Set sail.
On the eve of our voyage, the need for secrecy is long past. Our twin NX-42 rockets will alight and unmoor us from this dreaded savings and loan. The Constitution will launch into the heavens, and after, gently land in the ocean. Then we take our rightful place as defenders of the Atlantic.
That's ambitious.
As they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Mr. Navigator, put her through her paces. We need to... those motherless curs! Prepare to broadside! The Patriots are still their talents. The Iron Defenders Excellent. Our last, another loyal sailor is... Scavengers are attempting to board. Blast them back to whence they came. Do not think that diminishes my receipt. Fire! Scavengers are attempting to board. Blast them back to whence they came.
God.
Come on! Girl!
That's the USS Constitution. That's the USS Constitution. What it's doing up on a building is a mystery.
You've taken the lower deck. Middle deck, prepare yourself.
That's the USS Constitution. What it's doing up on a building is a mystery.
Brace for its cargo hold. Enemies approach.
Your attention is attempting to evade capture.
What a horrible smell.
Pursuit.
Not be defeated.
You gotta reload something! Waste it! Maintain your position!
Order and prevail. Unidentified intruder detected. of deadly force is in progress.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hostile target identified. You may now resume your normal activities.
Uss Constitution. What it's doing up on a building. There must be something significant in this area to merit these fortifications.
Captain.
The boarders are repelled. All hands, prepare ship for launch.
You're still going through with this?
Given time, the scavengers will regroup. It may be now or never. We need power from the auxiliary generator to commence our voyage. I fear I must call upon you one last time.
Where's the generator?
On the top deck of the Royal Arms Apartments. Scavengers may yet remain, so have a care. Here is your amply deserved reward. Godspeed to you, madam. Navigator, slowly throttle the engines. Keep idling those engines. Ahoy, soldier. We're ready for our auxiliary power. Power nominal. Excellent. Commencing final countdown. 3, 2, 1. Mr. Navigator, light the engines. Dreaded savings and loan, we shall be moored no longer. Steer away!
Mystery.
2 points to starboard. Yes, yes.
Someone needs...
Someone there!
Send them back to hell!
You never know what you'll find.
Aim for their weak spot! Target eliminated. I heard something. Over there! At Victoria! We're clear!
That's it. Captain.
Our hero returns. What a glorious success. True, the mission is not quite complete, but one cannot deny our progress.
But now you're stuck in a skyscraper. You're no better off than you were.
That is where you are wrong. Now we command the high ground. And once the rockets are rebuilt and refueled, I wager at this rate we should land in the ocean in 1, perhaps 2 more launches. My circuits tremble with excitement.
There's no way this ship will survive another launch.
O ye of little faith, in recognition of your courageous role in this, I hereby promote you to the role of Honorary Lieutenant. And being that I, well, cannot actually fit below decks, I hereby give you the captain's quarters as well. 3 cheers for our new lieutenant. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Play a part in something so magnificent. I'm programmed to burst with excitement. Huzzah!
Anything useful?
Hello.
I've been the victim of violence. Be warned.
Please stand still. You are damaging valuable pieces of property.
This is quite an unusual location.
Nice.
Perfect place for a bit of R&R.
Yes. Nice.
This place would elicit fear in most individuals. Fortunately, my training prevents... Wait, what was that? Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Sweet.
Allow nuclear protection on
Remain vigilant. I know there's...
Damn it! Worthless bastards. Scattered like brad roaches the moment they saw their first ghoul. I've spent months prepping for this op. There's no way I'm backing out now. That treasure will be mine. Even if I have to dig it up with my own bare hands.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Yes. That's it. Nice.
It's too bright in this location to maintain proper cover.
Got it.
Breaching a door. This is a lot quieter. Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. The security system is identification rejected. You do not have sufficient security clearance to access this area.
I definitely say that we're on the right track. Proceed with extreme caution.
Nice.
Target eliminated.
Pre-war artifacts are more valuable than treasure. They give us glimpses at moments in time that will never repeat.
Nice.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. Within the walls of this time capsule, you, our descendants, will find the items and mementos we treasured in the year 2077. To you, 200 years in the future, these relics may seem quaint, but we hope that they will remind you of our place in history and your own. As we laid the foundation for the world in which you live, so you too will lay a foundation for future generations. May that future be bright. On behalf of all of us in 2077, we wish you well. This is Mayor Alyssa Park, speaking for the town of Jamaica Plain.
I'd just leave that if I were you. seems to be in disarray.
Let's show 'em how the Brotherhood. Let's show 'em how the Brotherhood does it. Going weapons cold.
And the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Why don't you believe Deacon?
Let's just say that Deacon and the truth aren't always on the same team.
Mostly true. But there wasn't 100 of them. And Deacon was with me the whole way.
Embellishing the truth again, are we?
She would have fallen for it, you know?
Don't flatter yourself. Still, I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Why should I join you?
If you're having any doubts, you shouldn't. Not very many of us live to retirement. But if you're like me, that doesn't matter. There are great wrongs that need righting.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
I don't want a code name.
Code names aren't optional. All agents need to keep their identities secret to protect themselves and those close to them.
I really don't want to choose.
Suit yourself. We'll call you Wanderer. Seems fitting. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets, so be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched.
Sometimes the direct approach isn't the best to take.
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this. But that's
Listen,
hardly the point.
this
Without a lick
is
of
the
training,
one.
and us knowing
She did
hardly
the
anything
switchboard
about
with
you,
Deacon.
Des has
She's a
invited
full
you to
agent
join
effective
HQ.
immediately.
It would have
I'm
been
counting on
nice
each
if she
of
had
you to
consulted
show
with her
her
second in
Feel
command.
free to welcome
But
her
what's
home.
done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
You guys recruited me. I don't need your attitude.
Charming. I'm sure you and Glory will be fast friends. One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth. H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
So is there anyone you like?
I don't care who he likes. He's helping synths escape the Institute. It's a disgrace.
Oh, I wasn't aware we were competing for congeniality awards. I thought we were rescuing synths. My mistake. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
He taught me what I need to know, including that.
It appears our resident pathological liar didn't completely neglect your training. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Hey.
You point, I shoot. Let's see what you've got. The putrid stink of dishonesty hangs heavy in the air here. Proceed carefully. These fortifications may still be inhabited.
Aim for their heads!
Update. Observed unusual activity has ceased. Window is open for a heavy to make contact, but they should act now. The package is still in my possession. It cannot remain here safely for much longer. Out.
Welcome, my friend. Might I ask, do you have a Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
You? I was expecting someone a bit more armed. You're with our mutual friends, yes?
That's right.
It's always nice to make new friends. You've just joined, haven't you? All you need to know is this is the first stop for all our new packages. So maintaining proper security here and preventing any unnecessary delays is crucial.
A trader always has to move his merchandise efficiently.
Exactly. My current package has been in my possession far too long. I'm supposed to deliver the package to someplace nearby, but raiders have complicated matters. So, if you could...
Facilitate delivery. I can do that.
It's scheduled to be a nighttime delivery, so if you could clear out the undesirables before dawn, we can do this tonight. See you soon.
This area appears secure. Fine.
My eyes! The Brotherhood.
Heads up. They stealth. Think you're clever? Where are we, Maxim? For the Brotherhood! Threat neutralized.
Hey there.
From what I've been told, it's probably safer if I don't say anything. I don't want to put you in any more danger.
Why can't you talk to me?
I don't really know, but Mr. Stockton told me it's best for everyone. I don't think he was lying to me. I wanted to thank you. This world is overwhelming. But people like you make me feel better about coming here.
I have a lot of questions, especially about the Institute.
That's precisely what Mr. Stockton said I shouldn't talk about. At all.
If I understand more about the Institute, I may be able to help you, and others, better.
I'm sorry. I don't know much about the Institute. I worked the maintenance tunnels. Every day, for as long as I can remember. The only time I spoke to anyone was to acknowledge scientists' orders, and very rarely to other synths. I've talked more in the past few days than I have my entire life.
So you know where the Institute is, right?
Stockton already asked me that. I don't know. I really don't. He says no synths know. How or why that is, I can't say.
How did you escape the Institute?
The only thing I'll say is I had help. Sorry. It's the one thing I won't talk about.
What's life like for a synth in the Institute?
Synths are expected to behave like machines. You await instructions, you execute instructions, you perform basic self-maintenance. Anything else is considered defective. And then the SRB comes.
You worked with scientists?
Yes, at least that's what we called them. My only interaction with them was to receive orders on what to clean. I would acknowledge my task and occasionally ask for necessary clarification, but that's really it.
You mentioned the SRB.
They're the ones that watch us, to make sure we're not defective, to make sure we don't run. Synths that get noticed just disappear. I don't know where they go.
What do you know about the rest of the Institute?
I heard there was a concourse above the tunnels. It's huge and big and green with many synths, but they're watched more carefully by the scientists. Mr. Stockton said very few synths from that section ever escape.
Goodbye, H2.
Thank you. You have no idea how nice it is just to talk to someone.
Hey there.
Everything looks clear. This is H222. H2, here's the person I talked to you about.
There may be more raiders out there. We should make this quick.
Quick. Got it.
Remember what I told you, H2. I'll fire up the signal. And there. Time for me to go. Keep H2 safe. Someone will be here shortly.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
Easy there.
Don't shoot, Wanderer, right? I heard about you. Walked the Freedom Trail, cleared out Switchboard. Glad you joined the team.
Moonlight's burning. We have to go.
I need a moment. Hey, you okay?
A little rattled, but I've never been better. The other man, he said I shouldn't talk too much.
He told you right, H2. You'll need a real name and a new face, but we'll get to that. Oh, listen. There's more of them raiders behind me. Afraid we need a little more help.
What do you mean, a new face?
We gotta file off the serial numbers on new arrivals. Make it hard for the Institute to find them. Most sense going for a brand new set of memories as well. You know, for that extra protection and all. But first, we gotta get them to safety. We need to get to Ticonderoga's safe house, my home. A lot of synths fresh off the boat crashed there until we smuggled them out of the Commonwealth.
You do anything else there?
Most of what we do is look after the new guys. They usually got a million questions, so I try and answer as best I can. We got some of our own questions, too, about the Institute and whatnot. Agents sometimes drop by to lay low if the bad guys are on their tail. Never a dull moment. I'll lead the way.
Hey!
You safe, H2? We gotta keep moving. We ain't no easy picking.
I don't think you're wrong.
I'll be up ahead.
Her and the whole crew got put down.
We're going to make Charlestown a safer place. I'll be up ahead.
Shh. I heard some intruder alert.
keep moving.
You can win this, huh? You want H2? You gotta go through me back to hell.
And we're here. All in a night's work for you agent types. Huh.
Just part of the service.
I think I'm gonna like you even more than Glory. If you ever need grub, bullets, or just a power nap, take the elevator up to Tycon. My house is yours. But right now, I need to take care of H2. Later.